Our depleted task unit is attempting to escape the Java Sea after being nearly destroyed during the Soviet/Chinese offensive into Indonesia. Run the Sunda Strait and escape to open ocean to live to fight another day. Intel reports at least one Romeo-class submarine in the vicinity of the strait. Expect heavy civilian traffic as well. The USS Scott and the MV Sealift Caribbean Sea must survive. Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. This is mission 4 in the Pacific Strike chain. You can find that linked down below in the description. It's been quite the adventure for the USS Scott over here and her compatriots, and right now it seems to be time to clear out. What do we have left? We still got the Moose, the Preble, and the Scott herself. We have a Sea Sprite already airborne, and we're escorting the MV Sealift Caribbean Sea. So this one has to make it out. We are expecting a Romeo and heavy civilian traffic. What's our current speed? 15 knots. Okay, I want to slow down to 1/3 until we know more about our surrounding area. Helicopters, we have 2 of those on the Moose/Moss/Moose. We have 2 of them here. And the Preble, again, does not come with any helicopter facilities. So, let's have you launch off your helicopter and the Scott 2. The reason I'm slowing down is because I don't really know what's out there at the moment. Preble does not have the sonar array, but I think the Moose has. Yeah, we got the towed sonar array deployed below the layer. Excellent. Now, how far away are we? About 7 to 8 miles. Okay. Let's just drop a few sonar buoys here. I think one can kind of cover this channel. Yeah, that's 9 miles. One should be able to cover that. Oh, this is a nightmare to pass. You can place silkworm sites here. You can place minefields here if you're feeling really devious. And, of course, you can definitely hide out with submarines. So it's going to be a very important asset here, having this helicopter aboard. Because without this helicopter, I'm going to have to clear it manually. And that's going to be even more dangerous. I hope that there's no surface-to-air, well, whatever it is, artillery, missile sites, whatever they have. Let's hope they don't have any. Because I do have 4 Sea Sprites. Well, 5, essentially, if you're counting the one that is already airborne. And I'd rather not lose any. Alright, you ready to go? Let's have you go forward. You're going to move forward as well. This buoy is, what, 8 miles out? Yeah, it's 8 miles out. It's closer to the Moose, of course. Okay. Now, let's increase you back to full speed. The formation is probably going to be a bit limited in her speed relative to last time, because I'm only doing 16 knots as we're escorting that, well, auxiliary, I guess. Yeah, it's a medium tanker. Alright, so be it. So the Scott's launched her bird. You've launched your bird. I'm going to go ahead. How far away is that? 25 miles. And then safety isn't actually that far away. So we have a total... Well, how far do we have to go? Whoops. Like 30 miles or so? 65 miles? Yeah, it's 22 plus another... Yeah, okay, about 68 miles. So that's about 4 hours of travel.
New surface contact detected.
Meager surface.
Surface contact detected.
On the same course at high speeds? I don't think so.
New surface.
Make that 3 of them. And it looks like we're getting a radar warning receiver. That's an OSA.
20, track 700.
Helos, standby.
Turn 3.
Range, 10 miles. Danger, danger, danger.
Engage track 700.
At this point, I'm not sure if they know where I'm at. And I'm not really in a mood to ask. You're going to send a harpoon after them. And this thing is also doing 38 knots. There's no pleasure craft that does that. Let alone a fishing boat. Weapon away. Okay, so I'm sending 1 standard missile and 2 harpoons. There is their... Is that a counter effort or is that an anti-ship missile? Hit. A very fast surprise here. Surface search on.
Contact faded.
Surface search on.
Multiple surface
What?
contacts detected.
Oh. Okay.
Track 7.
Semi-large and medium.
Multiple
Alright,
birds
harpoon
away.
on the way.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Crap. We got incoming missiles. That's probably the sticks. Yep, right there. Standard missile 1 might get it. Standard missile 1 is not getting it.
Birds away. Track
They're 1 mile out.
7,
1 6,
0,
1 4. Oh boy. Has our luck finally run out? Yes, it has. Yes, it has run out.
Hit track 7, 0, 0.
The most has been hit. Damage control, moderate hull damage. Most of our weapon systems are offline. Do I still have... Hold on a second. Harpoons inoperable. Crap. That's 7 good harpoons down the drain. Did we at least get some revenge? Yeah, the OSA's been hit. I'm not sure about the last one. Okay. So, we're probably down 1 ship. SSN-3.
Birds away. Track
Hostile, hostile, hostile.
1, 3.
Formation. New orders. Air search and surface search on.
Birds away. Track 7,
Formation.
0, 1.
Surface search.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Holy mother. Okay, that's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
0, 1.
Without the mouse here, I might not be able to stop that. Look at her. She is in a really bad way. Now, the Scot had to survive. The mouse didn't. But, you know, I do want to try and have as many of these ships survive as possible. There's another SSN-3. Damn it. What launches SSN-3s?
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Surface ships.
Track
For like a DD?
0, 1, 6.
A destroyer? Cannons? Cannons? No. No. Udaloy doesn't launch that. Sovrameni doesn't launch that.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Frigate?
Birds away.
I wouldn't know what type. Grishas? They fire the SEN-4. Crevax don't fire that. Are we dealing with a cruiser?
Vampire, vampire, vampire.
Guess it's possible at this point. Because we're kind of wounded here.
Birds away. Track.
Yeah, they're just spamming missile after missile after missile. They got plenty of them. Missile cruiser. Kara. They're SSN-3s, not SAN-3s. Cresta. SSN-14. It's not a Kirov because that would have killed me by now. Here, it's a Cresta class. Okay, that's fun.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing. Track.
So far, we have intercepted all of these SSN-3s.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Very, very good performance. We've also been able to take both of these ships out. The Turia and whatever that was. And this thing probably isn't a threat.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Okay. I can still retaliate. Can you survive? Oof. As I asked that, another explosion wrecks the ship. And the Mos is gone. That was fast. 1 Styx took her out. Range, 28 miles. Okay. Salvo weight. Do I want to shoot this medium target or the semi-large? Because they're going to hit the medium target anyway. Yeah, send it.
Bulldog away.
All 8.
Track 7, 0, 0.
So that leaves me with very few harpoons. Because Preble also has her harpoons, but she fires them single file.
Bulldog away.
No, sorry, she does not.
Track 7,
The most fires them
0,
single
0,
file.
8.
Well, whatever's left of her.
Bulldog away. Track.
Now, between all this activity, I still have to do some anti-submarine warfare. But I told my helicopters to stand down until this first threat was cleared,
Bulldog away.
which is now the case.
7, 0, 0, 8. Roger.
Okay, if I was a submarine, I'd probably be hiding right there. So that's where we're going to drop some buoys.
3, 5, 1.
What's the range between these buoys if I drop them as such? 6 miles. I'm accepting that. Good range. Okay, you, new tasking, go here.
Turn 2.
Very large. Please be a merchant, because I'm running out of harpoons. You're a merchant.
Track 7010.
Good. Now, the good news is, this ship here, this cruiser, or whichever two of them is the cruiser, has expended most of their anti-ship missiles. Of course, they can still intercept my harpoons. I'm highly expecting that they will. But for the moment, it does seem like the anti-ship missiles are gone. They have lost their detection on me. So I'm going to turn off my air search and my surface search.
Radar eye. Secure the air search. Radar eye. Secure the surface search.
We're going to go dark, even though they probably have a pretty good idea both A, where we are, and B, where we're going. But I want to at least have some semblance of stealth. I want to have some semblance of not being detected. If they have a Styx battery here, that's going to be all sorts of fun, because I only have 2 ships now capable of intercepting missiles. I got 27 SAMs here, 36 there. This is the ER, this is the MR. We've got a good anti-air umbrella. Your range 10 miles out. Now my hope is that if some of these missiles decide that they don't want to go for this first target, they will jump over and go for the second, which is about 2 miles behind the first. With that, I might still make use of some of these missiles after... There we go. One has decided that it wants to go for the bigger target. 2 of them.
New surface contact detected.
Another surface. That's a meager. Doing 31 knots. I don't trust that. Does not respond. Okay, so that's probably some sort of escort for all of these. Could be a Petcha. Could be a missile boat. Not sure. We do have a tanker over there, so that's that merchant here. That's what I'm looking at. Here comes their anti-air effort. Lots and lots of missiles. Is that an Udaloy? By any chance? Because few ships launch as quickly as an Udaloy does. So far, these harpoons are having a pretty good go. And they have decided to all ignore this medium target. And they're going for the next one. They did intercept 1 missile. Up we go. Oh, we're all getting through. That's interesting. Pause. Not an Udaloy. At this point, I really should be able to identify these things on sight, but I'm not quite at that point yet. Okay, so whatever medium contact that was, semi-large contact that was, it's dead. That's 3 harpoons into you. 4. What surprises me is that this thing's trying to pitch in, but hasn't actually been successful whatsoever. 7. Okay. What are we gonna do with this surface contact here? Yeah, you're properly dead. 2 more meagers doing 2 knots. Fishing boats? Agrees to comply. Sampans. Boy, do I have experience with sampans. Not necessarily the great one. Okay, that spread is going to be a bit much. Let me clear up some of these soda boys. In case you're wondering, how the hell did you do that? Control, Alt, and then right click. Move that soda boy altogether. Put that there, put that there. This should give me a pretty decent overview of the entire strait. The only thing is, I'm not very sure if it's safe to fly that close to those ships. Probably isn't, so let me take this first line of buoys off. Keep about 12 miles out. Now, as for that meager contact there, I'm going to classify it as hostile and send 1 harpoon after it. I am done taking losses. As for the other ships, well, maybe I can eliminate it, maybe I can't, I'm not sure. 1.
Track 7036.
This sonar buoy so far isn't picking up anything. I'm going to do another layer just to be sure. Ground contact. Yeah, there's the abandoned ship for the moose. What is that? Medium AAA. Oh. Fine, there goes the rest of those sonar buoy plan. Because that's not safe to fly into. If that's just AAA, that has, I don't know, 3-mile range at best. So I should be safe staying away from that. I say that. But I'm already getting a response. You cannot hit me with a gun 10 miles out. Where's that coming from? The shore? Because this sea sprite would have noticed. And it's not seeing anything. Suspicious. Very, very, very suspicious. Another meager. Doing 41 knots. Oh, nice. Let me guess, you won't talk? Yeah, this helicopter's taking way too much fire. We're down. I trust nothing. I trust nothing about this. That's 9 miles out. Really? Wow. 11 miles of anti-air. And they can do anti-surface as well. It's a fragmentation warhead. It probably won't do a whole lot of damage to my ships, but it will definitely shoot a helicopter right out of the sky. Okay, so I cannot lay buoys there just yet. Whatever this thing is, I don't think it'll survive one missile. Oh, actually, we have bigger issues. I don't have chaff. No! Oh, the SAN-1 I think ran out of fuel. Ah, they got it! Crap. They caught it. Okay. My hope was to eliminate that with one missile, so I could still save some more for the other contact here. But unfortunately, that's not happening. Are we only picking them up on radar? Yeah, surface search radar from the Sea Sprite. Okay. Gotta be a bit more conservative with these helicopters. Because that was a brush with death. Wow, we're still taking fire. Run. If they wanted to be evil with this scenario, I would put a submarine right there. Oh god. Low. MCON. I think you're already too close here. Scratch that sonar buoy plan. Go for the other one. 32 knots. Yeah, we're gonna have to intercept quite a few more missiles. The problem is, I want to use those missiles for something else. I want to use those missiles to take out these ships. And I might not be able to. Because I only have 27 medium range. And I was what, like 30 something? Yeah. So how am I going to approach this? I risk running out of missiles. I can try going with 3 for this and 4 for that. And that expends all the harpoons. And then this ship's going to have to get dealt with by standard missiles. Which isn't great. I can try and go 2-2-2. But they might all decide that they want to pick out the big target. But they might be too far apart for that. Yeah. Okay, it's a gamble. But I'll do it. So, pause it for a second. I'm going to go salvo 2. Salvo 4. A single shot. I'm just going to send all of them. This way, hopefully, they'll be overwhelmed with the amount of missiles in the skies and not be able to stop, well, at least one of them per target. We shall see whether that remains true or if they're going to get lucky and intercept all of them. At this point, I simply don't know. If this fails, I might be in serious trouble.
7.
I might not be able to survive the encounter. Because I won't have enough weapons to deal with the threat. The loss of the MOS over there is devastating.
Contact faded.
I mean, this ship had a lot of weapon platforms. And it had a helicopter deck on it. So, come to think of it, I have one helicopter landed. I have 3 of them airborne. That means that 2 of them are not really going to have a home. Which is a problem. I might be able to jockey them back and forth. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, this should only find the one target. You'll find the other target. And hopefully... Oh, we lost the 3rd. Oh, crap. No, never mind. Here's the 3rd. Yeah, that's the one missile going for it. Okay, good.
On station.
You're on station. Yep. You're preparing to drop the buoy here.
Contact faded. Track.
Range of that buoy is 8 miles. I don't trust this little area. They already had those patrol boats here. But I wonder if there's anything else that they can send this way. Let's hope this missile strike does anything. Because I do need to start at least getting rid of some of these contacts. It's too busy. I can probably handle these smaller ones. I can definitely handle that gun platform. And I think it's not just a gun platform. There might be a Styx battery right next to that. There you go. There's the NTR. Missiles are probably going to join this fight any moment. Oh, they actually already did. There's another. They intercepted 1. I got 1 more missile going for that target. The other 4 are going to go for the cruiser. Come on, just hit him with 1. There's a missile. Ooh, get in there. Get in there. No! They caught it. Crap. Okay, well, if we can at least eliminate the semi-large, we can get some effects out of these harpoons. But of course this one over here is now also going to help with the defense against the missiles targeting the large one. Up, 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 up. Yes. You're a hit. Oh, really? You hit him in its wake? Ooh, yes. Finally, torpedo launcher hit.
0, 7.
Yeah, he's badly burning. I'm not sure how much more that's going to affect him. He might also take flooding from that. But these other 2 are very much alive.
Buoy away.
I don't like that. Yeah, I do still want to drop that last buoy. Just to be perfectly clear.
Roger, turn 2, 9. Roger, turn 3, 5.
So this had a range of 11 miles, right? Something like that. Okay, I want you to go up. Go to 6,000.
Go to altitude 6.
Start surface searching. I want to reacquire those contacts.
Roger.
Because right now I'm pretty blind. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what else is coming my way. Especially those small, meager things that are originally here. I'm going to keep those well in sight. Dealing with these things, I think can be done. But we're going to start wasting medium-range missiles at them. Or the extended range ones. Yeah. It's a radar guidance problem. Oh, we did get the big guy. 1 harpoon was enough, so the cruiser is gone. Well done. Well done. I'm surprised that they're not heading for me. They're heading to where I'm supposed to go. That's interesting. We can just ignore that sonar boy. Okay.
On station.
You're on station at 6,000 feet. My vigilant eye in the sky. Thankfully you got fuel for days. At least the next couple hours, so you should be able to stay up there. As for these targets, if they're going to regroup, that's going to be a problem. I don't want these guys to all come at me in one big wave, and I have them piecemeal, one by one. Unfortunately, I don't believe I can engage them at present, because I cannot guide my missiles out that far. Well, just about. 20 miles. That's with the medium range one. Do we have any better luck with the extended one? No. Okay, so the medium range can be guided farther. This is interesting. Send it.
Engage track 7008. Bulldog
Missile away.
Track.
Send another.
Engage track 7.
Send another.
Engage track. Bulldog away.
3 of them.
Track 7008.
That should give them something to worry about. And these missiles are very quick. 1,000 knots.
New
They intercepted
submarine.
one.
Contact detected.
What?
New surface contact detected.
There. Okay. Gotcha. I had to park there because these things tend to disappear very quick. Yeah, that's the problem. They're too good at intercepting these missiles for now. That other contact, though, isn't doing anything to intercept the missile. Yeah, you gonna make it through? You're gonna make it through. Good man. Hit. Okay, so you're at least wounded. Let's see if you're gonna die to your wounds or not. You're too far away. Maybe because it's a medium contact I can actually guide it, but this thing's too far away and too small, perhaps. Okay, you know what? Just one more. For good measure. He might not be able to intercept those missiles anymore, so I want to see what he does. Classified Soviet submarine. Unknown type. Unfortunately, he's so close to the AAA that I can't actually get at him. Other weapon options would be the RUR-5, but they don't really have the range for that. They got a range of 6 miles. And they're 19 miles out, so I can't actually touch that. It's too far. Okay, are we seeing any response from that warship? Or not? Yep, he's still shooting back. But not as vigorously as he used to be. There's the chaff. Missile doesn't care. There's no surface-to-air missile activity anymore. Hit. It's a Krivac. Most likely was a Krivac, because I don't think it'll survive this. Too much damage there. Okay, let's proceed with the plan as we have it. We're going to continue on our course. We're going to eliminate this battery with potentially guns. I might need to use the RUR-5 in order to hunt that submarine down. Maybe I can launch a torpedo right over that. How far is that? 8 miles. Too far. And even then, it would be dropping a Mark 46, which can't possibly swim another 4 miles. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're going to have to get... We're going to have to get a kill on that NTR battery before we're able to kill the submarine, but getting into range of the NTR battery means exposing myself to the submarine. This is a conundrum. There's the other Meager. There's 3 of them. I did have another helo here.
Roger, turn 325.
The other helicopter standing by there. Okay. As we have mostly negated the threat of NTR missiles, I'm going to deploy a more dedicated anti-submarine spread here. It's a Grisha. It's a stationary Grisha at that.
New surface contact detected.
7046. We even know it's a Romeo. Okay.
Surface contact
There's more Meagers, but that's the sampans.
on station.
That's not that big of a deal. Okay, we should be able to engage that Grisha by now.
Engage track 703.
Give him 2 missiles.
Bulldog away. Track 7036.
Come on. Push to engage him. Grisha does have Sea Whiz, but they don't really have that much in the sense of anti-air. There's the gun. Fast-firing gun, there's the Sea Whiz. One hit ought to do it for this ship. Hit. Got a lot of standard missiles, they're so versatile. You don't have to worry about the target that much. And they're ridiculously quick as well. We just blow this thing out of the water, or is this enough? Their main armament is anti-submarine. They're a frigate, capable of going after submarines with the Z-65 and the RBU. The surface-to-air missile isn't that big of a threat, although it can hit me out at 8 miles. And then of course they have their gun, reaching out to 4. It's only a 57mm. Seeing as I'm currently like, what, 20 miles out? 18. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again, just to be sure. The Scott has, in this sort of mini-campaign, eliminated so many ships by now. Did you pop 2? Yes, you did. I'd love it if the Archer fish would make another appearance. Oh, there's the surface-to-air missile. It's trying to defend itself. And this one decides that it wants to eat the chaff. This one decided it does not want to eat the chaff and goes for the ship instead. Hit. Good. One of their radars has stopped, the other one has not. So by the looks of it, they still got their surface search on. It's a smaller radar. Oh, they stopped it. Either it's destroyed or it's MCON. There's an OSA heading north. Are these going to even be a threat? If this thing continues north at a course of 003 at 40 knots, that's going to be here in 15 minutes. I'm not going to be anywhere close to it. As for their weapon range, that is problematic. That's 21 miles. That is fairly close. That is actually in weapons range. They are using their surface search radar, so they're probably looking for me. Arguably, I'm not that hard to detect. But their radar is close to the horizon, or close to the water, so it might not be able to see that far. That could be my rescue. They simply can't spot that far. As for your anti-air, you only got a Sea Whiz ranging to 2 miles. So I can pretty much be fairly aggressive with the helos. As long as I respect that, let's say 2.5 mile boundary. Yeah.
Roger, turn 239.
And the Romeo's just sitting there. Was that your periscope? No way. Hold on. Yeah, he's running his periscope. Ah! And that is... snorkel mast? He might be recharging. Okay. No, he decided to retract it. It's so annoying. Normally it's hard to find a submarine. Now I found a submarine and now I can't touch it. Frustrating. Ah, good. The Grisha's dead. Okay, let's continue. See if we can eliminate that battery. The problem is, my gun range is... I think I outrange him by 1.5 miles. So it's not that much better. Let's draw another range circle out to 12.5. That's about my gun range. Yeah, so we got this little margin of error to play with. That is all that I have to play with. Okay. Well, better make use of it. The plot thickens. AS-6 is coming out of nowhere. And generally missiles don't come out of nowhere. So, I wonder if there's a submarine somewhere in that direction. But, hold on, an AS-6, that's an air-launched missile, is it not? Submarines don't carry an AS-6. The AS-6 is carried by aircraft. Tupolevs? Tu-16s? Or Tu-22s? Not the Tu-16. Tu-16K. AS-6. It's an aircraft. Lovely. Okay. We have intercepted one of them. Oh, God.
We've been hit.
Oh. Who was that? Who's been hit? The Scott's been hit. Oh, boy. Scott's mission critical. Generally, ships don't survive a missile. And the Scots is probably no exception.
Air search on. Radar. Surface search on. Radar eye.
New radar contact, yeah, but that's just a surface unit. The range in the AS6 I think is enormous. So, it was a TU-16K. With a range of 100 to 160 miles. The thing could have been anywhere. Like, they could have been way there. Yeah. I'm not catching that. Okay. I think Scott is dead. I will not be able to survive that. Propulsion's been restored. Great, but what about the rest of it? There's more fire. Boom. Heavy hull damage, moderate flooding. Even if the ship is going to survive, she is completely out of the fight. And I'm not sure... Yeah, there we go. You join the USS Houston and the HMES Perth at the bottom of the Sunda Strait. Better luck next time. I have been defeated. Interesting. With an air search radar on, I probably could have seen those missiles a bit earlier and been able to engage them. But right now, didn't have them on in time. So I lost. Which I actually quite enjoy. I mean, yeah, that's a good lesson. Keep your radar active. Especially if you are not that worried about MCON anymore. Okay. I guess I should retry the mission. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm looking forward to seeing if you've played this mission. I don't want any spoilers. But I'm looking forward to seeing if you've played the mission, and if so, what you think about it. Also, if you haven't played the mission, I highly encourage you to do so. Linked down below in the description, you can find the Steam link. Subscribe to that, launch the game, activate the game in the mod manager, and you should be able to play it for yourself. Thank you for watching, thank you Ian for making the mod, and I look forward to playing the scenario again and doing better. Thank you for watching, I'll see you soon for more.